Hello, hello. So, this was really in my face today. It's here. Whatever that means. That in my last word I was talking about, like, it's the end, right? And for there to be an end of something, there is before something can begin, right? Something has to end. So it's like a new chapter. So it's here and this is a prophetic word, obviously, but you'll know because you've already gotten that from the Lord. But this is like just a confirmation, like it is here. And also today, I've been noticing the same thing. Like I had mentioned, the bunnies chasing each other. I've been like, it's like so in my face, like butterflies, chasing each other, and birds. There was these two birds that literally were after each other and were like rolling over. Like I was talking to someone in the yard, and then all of a sudden these two birds came tumbling on top of each other, like rolling over in the grass. I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? I don't get it. But again, that is with that wrestle, right? The wrestling. But how there was a that time that Jacob had with God, with Jesus, there was a relationship there, right? There was closeness. There was actually love. So these times of being alone and whatever you've gone through, like you're not going to be alone anymore. Like there's going to be physical connection with people, with a community, with a person, whatever that is. So yeah, and God's going to get real to you. He's going to get very real to you. It's here, right? I've been saying revival a lot, but like that's what it is. It's just being aware in the Lord's presence, right? It's not something that we can create. Like we need Him to show up, right? We need Him every day. And so it's just the Lord pouring out so much grace, where we're just overflowing, right? And it's so not something that we could ever create. Like it's really God coming down and moving in dry places that have not seen or tasted or known Him, right? And so it creates this like explosion, right? Like an atomic bomb of newness. So God's breaking down the old, right? And He's building something new. That's another thing. I was watching a YouTube video of this lady showing this home that she was building, and it was like so cool because she had a vision for the home before the home was really even done putting together. So in the video she was explaining what she's seeing that we don't see, like we can't see it yet, but she's got the vision for it, right? So the Lord is going to give you a vision, right? And whatever vision He's given to you, whoever this word is for, it's here. Like it's coming, it's here. It's been coming, but it's truly here. So step into that. Just like the Israelites before they crossed the Jordan, right? They had to take action. They had to have faith. They had to believe, right? So that's when the miracles happen. So just have a listening to ear to what the Lord is telling you to do now in this moment, right? Because you obviously need to be ready. And when He says you're ready, don't doubt that, right? Just believe it and go forward, right? So yeah, have the vision. No, even with, I think this was Jeremiah, where the Lord asked one of the prophets, He said, what do you see, right? And he says, I see an olive branch, right? But he didn't see the whole tree, he saw the branch. So he had a vision, right? And the Lord said, you see well, right? So however much you can see, right? Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid, because as much as you see, right, that's how much you're going to have faith for. So just have faith that God can do anything, right? And if He gives you a big vision, believe in that, right? And knowing that you see the olive branch, believe in the whole olive tree, right? So even if you just see a piece of a puzzle or a piece of something that's like, wow, I really feel like that's something that the Lord wants, or that's something that I see in my future, well, don't be afraid of thinking bigger beyond just that branch, being able to see the whole tree, right? To dream big, because the Lord moves big, right? We got a big God who wants to do big things. So yeah, don't be afraid to do that. Right? Don't be afraid to do that. Because if it's without faith, it's possible to please God. So your faith is not going to displease him, right? He can use that. He wants to use that. And he wants you to also know how big he is, right? That his arm is not short, right? So anyways, and he's the one who plants things in you, right? There's some desires that you might not even realize were straight from heaven, right? So just give everything to the Lord, and know that he knows the desires of your heart, right? And he knows when he's the desire of your heart, right? There's so much joy to be reaped in just his presence alone, right? Right, because he is the blessing. He is the blessing. The blessings are a blessing because he's in it. So anyways, love you guys.